Rick, Jennifer, Tyson Gibbs played his final football season with the Wagner Wildcats on this field last fall. His coach says learning of the teen's death was one of the worst moments of his life.
You know, when I got that phone call, I couldn't really tell who was on the other line, but I could tell it was panic.
In that moment, Wagner head coach Jordan Johnson learned his former player, Tyson Gibbs, had been killed.
It's been the worst experience probably of my life.
Louisville Metro Police say the 19-year-old was shot multiple times. A memorial of stuffed animals and candles marks the spot where he died, not far from his house.
Had huge dreams like most young men do. The ones that are successful, they have that just internal drive that they want to do something.
But Gibbs's dreams were cut short. His coach says the teen had been working to overcome the hardships he'd faced in life.
Tyson just, is a victim of circumstance in some cases, just the issues he dealt with growing up.
Johnson says he remembers a younger Gibbs who was facing challenges before he even walked on the Wagner football field.
I've had Tyson since 7th grade, and I was with him when his sister was murdered, and I dealt with that emotion with him.
His principal says the teen had a number of absences during his senior year, keeping him from earning enough credits to get his diploma. Gibbs was planning to return to school this fall to earn those credits.
I got to see a side of Tyson that a lot of people didn't see.
Johnson saw potential in the teen and took him under his wing. He says that's the teen he wants people to remember, a young man who pushed others to succeed.
He wouldn't let other people know that side of him, but he was a very soft-spoken kid that, had a huge heart and cared deeply about people.
The coach says he spoke with the team yesterday about Tyson's death. He says it'll be up to them to decide how they want to honor their friend's life. Reporting live, Emily Maha, WLKY News.